feeling like we's different. You ain't the hustling type, we's different. Rick Kane.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. It is main event time for Summerslam 2020. The Fiend challenges Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship. Now, don't get me wrong. This match really wasn't that crazy. But I'm not here for the match. I'm here for the aftermath of the match, because that's what we really need to talk about. But I'm going to get into the match because it's important. So I'm going to try to breeze through this as possible. Alright, so for Braun Strowman, you beat level 1, which was Firefly Funhouse Bray. Okay. You survived level 2, which was Eater of the World's Bray. In a swamp fight, you were able to get out that swamp, come back. Okay. Now you're at level 3, final level, boss fight against the Fiend. I said there was no way in hell that Braun Strowman would walk out Universal Champion. Like, there had to be some sign of God for Braun Strowman to walk out Universal Champion. Not only did he not walk out Universal Champion, I'm not sure he walked out at all last night, truthfully. And I'm going to get into it. We're going to get into it. But here's how it goes. All right, so the bell rings. Braun Strowman immediately goes after the Fiend. Lefts, rights, hits him with the shots. Backs up a little bit. The Fiend just eats all those shots, just looks at him and laughs. And from there, the Fiend takes control. Hits him with a toolbox. Yeah, yeah, you can tell the Fiend ain't playing around. That's cool. That's cool. So pretty much after that, this match was back and forth. They didn't go all over the place. They only went into the back as far as the room you go to before you make your way to the entrance, make your way out. Basically, I guess what's it called? The Gorilla? Yeah, they call it the Gorilla, right? Yeah. So that's as far as they went. The Gorilla, they didn't go any further back than that. So then once they did that, they came back. So yeah. So I'm saying, again, it's a back and forth match. Wasn't really nothing crazy. So Braun Strowman hits a power slam, right? Early on, he hits a power slam. 1, 2. I think the Fiend kicked out at 1 or 2, but he kicked out either way. Boom, kick out. Braun Strowman surprised. He just threw his best move out there. The Fiend kicks out. Why are you surprised? I don't know. So then later on in the match, he goes for another power slam, easily too. Boom, 1, 2. The Fiend kicked out again. All right, so now Braun Strowman is sitting there like, what can I do? I don't know what more I can do. So this is what comes to his mind. So the toolbox that he got hit with earlier is still on the outside and it's open. So he goes straight towards it. He's looking for something until he finds himself a box cutter. And then he goes back into the ring. He cuts up the mat, takes out the foam, and exposes the wood panel of the mat. So now he's looking like, okay, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to hit him on this, and boom, match going to be over. This is how I'm going to beat the Fiend. What he just didn't realize was the Fiend was stood up and looked at him the whole time as he was doing it. So Braun turns around, and then the Fiend hits him with a Uranagi on the wood panel. Then I think Braun gets up after that, or he picks up Braun. And then after that, the Fiend goes for Sister Abigail. Boom, on the wood panel. Now Braun is shook, didn't get up at all, but the Fiend picked him up. Hit him with another Sister Abigail on the wood. Boom. 1, 2, 3. The Fiend is once again the Universal Champion. Now the Fiend is moving gingerly. He's acting like he got hit with a Mack truck. I don't know why he acting like that, but it was a physical match. So I will say that. It was a physical match. Straight like that. Yeah. So the Fiend is Universal Champion. So as I said, Fiend wins. He was Universal Champion, but he didn't walk out. Ooh. And we're going to get into it right now. So, the minute he gets up, he didn't have time to breathe. He gets up, turns around, gets hit with a spear out of nowhere. Who hit that spear? None other than Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is back. Roman Reigns has returned. We haven't seen Roman since March. So it's been a couple months, maybe 6 months. April, May, June, July. Well, 5 months. It's been 5 months since we've seen Roman Reigns. And let me tell you something. This isn't the same Roman Reigns we're used to. I'm gonna get into that in a minute. So Roman Reigns spears the Fiend. I like how Michael Cole sold this. I love how he sold this. He sold it like he didn't see it coming. And honestly, I didn't see it coming, so I'm very happy about that. That's number one. I like unpredictability. Secondly, I like how WWE just once again uses their tagline, "You'll never see it coming." You damn right I didn't see it coming. You damn right I didn't. So Reigns hits the spear, hitting the Fiend. Yeah, just hitting the Fiend. Then he looks at Braun Strowman on the outside, goes out, comes back around, hits Braun Strowman with a spear. And then he looks at Braun and says, "I made you. You're not a monster as long as I'm around." What? I never thought I would ever hear that out of Roman Reigns' mouth. Now, the thing is, right, when Roman has tried to be tough the last couple times, it always seemed forced. It never seemed convincing. Like, I think the only time he's ever been insulting was to John Cena. Right? Remember that whole thing he had with John Cena? And it sounded more forced than anything. Like, it didn't sound like he meant it. But here, I think he meant it. I believed his words. He meant it. That was crazy. When he said that, I was like, whoa. And if you thought he was done, he wasn't. So he walks over there to where the announcer table is, gets a chair, and then starts beating the living hell out of Braun Strowman with the chair. So now I'm looking at this like, oh, WWE finally did it. They finally did it. They pulled the trigger. They thought it was time. All right, okay. So then Roman Reigns looks in the ring and he sees the Fiend stirring. The Fiend is moving. He's trying to get up. So then Reigns gets back into the ring. He's waiting for him to get up. He's about to go for the spear. Waits. Fiend gets up. Spear. Now, you know every time before Reigns hits a spear, he does his war cry. I call it the war cry. You know, the ooh, wah. You know he does that. He didn't do that. Instead, the camera just caught his face. He looked possessed. He looked aggressive. He looked focused. This is a different Roman Reigns than what we're accustomed to. And I like it. I like it a lot. I'm surprised. And if you thought he was done there, he looked at the Fiend. He looked at the Fiend and said, picked up the Universal title. He said, "This was always mine. You can't handle these responsibilities?" Okay. Okay. You just looked at, mind you, the Fiend is a psychopath. You just looked at a psycho and told him You not about this. Bro, that's like looking at a murderer who literally murdered half the city block. Look him straight in the eyes and say, that's nothing. I can do that. I can do better. The amount of balls that takes, it's just crazy. But Roman looked at him and said, you can't handle the responsibility. Either Roman Reigns is heel right now, which I'm starting to get that feeling. Because if you look at his shirt, wreck everyone and leave. Oh, this is different Roman Reigns than what we're used to. And I can't begin to tell you how happy I'm to hear about it. And how I can't wait till SmackDown. I cannot wait till SmackDown. Oh, man. Because I want to hear what he has to say about this. Because I want to know what he has to say about the Fiend. But more importantly, I want to know what... I want to know what he has to say about the Fiend. Because technically for Braun Strowman, he actually has something to say about Braun. Because Braun did replace him in the Universal Championship match at WrestleMania. So maybe he'll go something like I'm just paraphrasing and just guessing at this point. He'll probably say something like let's see. He'll say probably something like you took my place while you beat Goldberg. I could have did that. You had it easy. You had it light. You can't hit you. You're not built to be Universal Champion. Say something like that. I feel like he'll go within that route, and that's cool. I'm down for that. I like that. I just can't wait till SmackDown. Roman Reigns is back. He's probably heel. I think WWE's finally listened to what's been said. They've been wanting Roman Reigns heel for a while. I think we're about to get that. I'm down. I'm cool. I can't wait. I can't wait till SmackDown. Just take me to Friday right now. just take me to Friday right now. I need to know what's gonna happen. Woo! I need to know what's gonna happen. Woo! I can't wait. I can't wait. But other than that, this was SummerSlam 2020. A really good show. Well, it was a good show for what it was worth. I think I got almost every prediction. Well, not every prediction, right? But it was a good show nonetheless. You're gonna see me again this week because Payback is this Sunday. We got another We literally got pay-per-view after this one. So Payback is this Sunday. I'll be here probably Saturday because I'll see what the matches will be from there. And then I'll predict them from there. You'll probably see me tomorrow because something big is going to happen. Something big is going to happen tonight. And I know y'all saw it. Keith Lee will make his debut on Raw tonight. I got to talk about that tomorrow because I was critical about Saturday when he lost the NXT Championship. So we're going to talk about that. Plus, Karrion Kross is hurt as well. So he's supposed to get an MRI tonight or today about his injury. So I'm going to check on Twitter. I'm going to see if anybody said anything about it. And then I'll talk about it. We're going to figure it out. We're going to get to it, man. Until then, it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and support as always. I appreciate everything. I'm gonna keep going. I'm tired after yesterday. I made 7 videos yesterday. I made 7 today. 14 videos. I am tired. It is what it is, man. Until next time, peace, love, 100. Here.